Let's go.
All right, man. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. It's a Durable, and I'm back again with the champion right here, Addie.
Hello.
Queen Addie, how you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you feeling? Tell us, just walk us through the experience this weekend.
Honestly, like, it was just electrifying. There's just so much that happened, and like looking back, it was just electrifying. Like you guys in the crowd, like I remember you and Kevin and all them telling me that like you guys screaming would just like shoot you up, but I didn't realize it till I really went out there, and like I felt like I was floating on that stage. Like you just get out there and like all your worries, everything just like floods out, and all you're thinking is just execute.
Yes.
And it's an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful to have had this experience.
Wow, that is beautiful, man. You know, you, again, like just the conversation we had before this, man, I've never seen anyone done, you know, what you did. Just, you know, your walk on the stage, about, you know, what was going through your mind when you were working on that pose, you know, just, you know, your teamwork.
Addison is from Vista, California, 20 years of age, 5'8". Trains at the Page Fieldhouse in Oceanside, California. This is her very first show. She is a United States Marine, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right! That's right!
The United States Marine Corps enjoys working out, spending time with friends and family.
Yo, what's up, Eddie?
Happily married to husband Kevin. Addison Zschaber.
Honestly, just stunt on them. Like, leave them speechless. Like, leave them shocked. Like, we're gonna hit everything we can to leave them shocked and just, wow, like, who is she? Like, honestly, that was just in my mind. Like, I was listening to music right before, you know, getting in the groove, and like, just like keep that groove up.
Wow.
And like, every time like I look at one of y'all, I'm like, okay, let's leave them shocked. Let's leave them shocked.
Yes.
Like, just like, that was it. Just execute and leave them shocked.
Wow. And I'll tell you this, man, mission was accomplished, you know, because we still talk about it, right? So, you know, before we go any further, I wanted to ask, man, how was Peak Week for you? You know, what are the lessons you learned from Peak Week? You know, if you can just walk us through on that.
Peak Week is definitely an experience. I came at it at a more positive approach. Like, I was like, I'm not going to let my mind slip. I'm not going to go into like a little dark hole of like, oh, this sucks. Like, I hate this. I hate like all the stuff coach had me do. No, like, I just came in at like, okay, this is just one last week. Like, just listen to what coach says, check in with him when he wants you to check in, like, be flexible. That's like a big thing, is be flexible.
Yes.
Like, because coach told us one thing one night, and then the next morning, oh, just kidding, you're not doing that, you're gonna do this. And it's like, oh, but you have to be flexible, like, and just accept what's coming. Trust the process more than anything comes into play within that week. You just really gotta trust the process. Like, you're gonna see your body change so much. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why does it look like that? And some days you're like, oh my gosh, like, just trust it, everything will work out. And coming with that energy, because having that energy and like helping hype everyone up, I feel like helps everyone just push through the last couple days. So yeah.
Wow, that is beautiful, man. You know, like you said, going in with the right mindset, you already won the battle already, right? Because you realize it's so easy to just go down this path, right? Wow. So if you will summarize everything, man, you know, from the last time we did the interview, and I just look at the whole picture to you stepping on stage and coming out right here with your medals, like, you know, how would you describe this journey?
You realize so much, and you don't realize a whole lot until after that first show. Like, I realized I needed to up my mindset from what I thought was like the key mindset. No, after that first show, like, I took the time to reflect. I looked back on all of my prep. I looked back on, you know, like how I had my meals, or like how I did my workouts, or like just how I thought, and like I really needed to level up. And I was thinking too much like an amateur during that prep. But right now, like, after this weekend, looking back on my pictures, knowing how I did, I'm a pro already.
Yes.
I know I'm a pro.
Yes.
It's now we're just waiting on that debut of like, okay, this is a show. Like, I'm gonna just show them. I'm gonna keep showing them until they're like, oh, okay, they get on the wave, because I know I'm on the wave. I know everyone else is on my wave.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for them to get on my wave, and that's fine. Y'all can take your time, but just know it's gonna be time soon to hop on this wave.
Wow.
And then even then, like, yeah, I already know I'm a pro, so what's next to think about? The Olympia. We're coming in hot and heavy for that. Like, we're already thinking, this is what my T-Walk should look like. This is how I should do this. This is that. Like, you gotta think above and beyond.
Yes.
You can't be stuck in this tiny little box thinking like an amateur. You can't, or else you're not gonna get anything.
Wow, that is very powerful, man. I will tell you that. You know, to everyone watching this, you know, if you're competing anytime soon, man, and you haven't become a pro yet, don't think like an amateur. She just said it right here. That is really powerful, man. Wow. So if there's any word of advice, man, people that are about to compete right now, you know, we have people that are competing October 15th, right?
Yeah.
If there's any word of advice you would like to give to them, you know, lessons you learned throughout this process, what would that be?
Don't leave any room for doubt. Do not, because the second that you doubt yourself, it's just, you've just lost all that momentum. And I feel like for me, like doing 2 shows, like in one day, like I had that little room for doubt, and I needed to just push it out.
Wow.
And you really can't be out here going, well, you know, I'm gonna plan just in case I don't get this, or like if I don't get it. No, don't talk like that. Don't think like that. Don't even leave that in there. Like, no, you're the bomb diggity. Like, that's how you gotta think the whole time. Like, you know, and just process. Because I feel like sometimes like it's easy to get wrapped up in like trying to figure out the science, or just trying to like question like, why am I? Don't question anything. Just don't question it. Do not question how much of what you're eating, how many hours of cardio you're doing. None of that. It doesn't matter. If you just stick your nose down and do exactly what the protocol states, you'll get it. You'll get it. So that's my advice.
Wow, thank you very much for that. I'm pretty sure they're really grateful for that. You know, that is everything. Don't doubt yourself, you know, like the pro, the word we put in the group chat, right, where it says if you want to gain, you know, dominance over people, right, you never give them a room to doubt, you know, or gain confidence, right? So that is everything. So right now, you know, looking at everything, what is next for Addie? Like, what's the plan?
Olympia. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a show in between, you know, to kind of be like, hey, I'm back, but I'm looking at the Olympia right now. Like, I'm thinking top tier, like this is end all be all. Like last night, like ever since I came home from the show, I've been trying to get back in the gym, and Kevin's been getting so mad. My husband gets so mad. He's like, no, stop, you can't do that. So then I just pose. Like, I just pose. Like, I'm getting my stuff stacked. Like, I'm coming in high and heavy. So that's my thing right now, is the Olympia.
Wow. Thank you very much for that. You guys better be ready, because let me tell you something. Oh man, let me tell you something, man. There is this fire right now that is lit within her, man. And oh my goodness. You better join the train or you get crushed.
Yes, sir.
Wow, thank you very much for this, man. We, your fans, will look forward to, you know, every step, every decision you take into competing. We're gonna be cheering. We're gonna lose our voice again.
I know.
And we're gonna be the loudest people in the hall again.
As we should.
Yes.
We should.
Well, thank you very much for this.
All
right.